Hello, and welcome to Quick Charge by Electrek, keeping you in the fast track with daily Tesla and electric vehicle news. I'm Mikey G, and it's Wednesday, December 15th. New details have emerged in the homicide investigation at Tesla's Fremont factory. The police released details in a statement saying, quote, "They learned that the victim had just finished a shift at the Tesla manufacturing factory before being shot in the parking lot as he left. Within several hours, detectives developed leads on a potential suspect who also worked with the victim. Detectives learned that the victim and suspect had been arguing earlier in the day and that the suspect had suddenly walked off the job." Now, later that night, the police arrested the suspect without issue, also seizing the firearm at his location. At this point, it's unclear how Tesla is involved in the investigation and if it's affecting activities at Fremont. 6 current and former Tesla female employees have filed lawsuits against the company at the same time, alleging that the automaker is fostering a culture of sexual harassment. The Washington Post summarized the claims, writing, quote, "Several women alleged that they had complained about all the behavior and that it didn't change. Other women said because their supervisors participated in the harassment, they feared talking to HR. Multiple women alleged that they had attempted to protect themselves from harassment by procuring baggy clothes in an effort to fend off their coworkers. A number of women alleged their workplace experience led to depression and anxiety, ultimately preventing them from advancing their careers." Now, as it turns out, Tesla actually launched a company-wide program called Respectful Recharge earlier this month. The goal is to provide mandatory training on Tesla's anti-harassment policy to all employees. The program encouraged employees to report any inappropriate behavior to supervisors and human resources through an anonymous tip line. Tesla has yet to comment on the lawsuit. General Motors announced today that the GMC Electric Sierra Denali pickup truck is going to follow the Hummer EV as GMC's next electric vehicle. GM has already announced that Chevy is going to follow the Hummer with the electric Silverado pickup truck, but that's for the Chevy line. But now they have announced, quote, "The electric Sierra, which will launch only in the popular Denali trim, will be the third all-electric vehicle from GMC's portfolio." Now, it's not exactly sure if by GMC's portfolio they also mean General Motors, or if the Sierra other than the Denali will be the second version. At any rate, General Motors did confirm that the new electric truck is going to be assembled in General Motors' Factory Zero assembly plant in Michigan. The full reveal will be coming next year, and no timeline for the launch. Polestar has shared an official EPA range of 270 miles for its long-range single-motor Polestar 2 sedan. Up until this point, we've seen updates for the 2022 Polestar 2 for the European market, which uses a different standard for range. But now, here we are with the 2022 version getting an additional 37 miles per charge over the previous year. On top of this, Polestar is rolling out new over-the-air updates to all model years for the Polestar 2, and that includes the ability to schedule charging sessions, allow for off-peak electricity pricing, and adds refinements to the advanced driver assist systems. John Deere, the agricultural equipment company, has purchased Kreisel Electric in an effort to electrify their lineup. Kreisel Electric is a small Austria-based startup known for electric conversions. They've had some high-profile work hit the news, such as an electric Hummer for Arnold Schwarzenegger. John Deere didn't elaborate in detail about the new electric vehicles and tools that are coming, but they did say that in the very near future, that turf equipment, compact utility tractors, small tractors, compact construction vehicles, and some road building equipment would rely solely on batteries as a power source. EV startup REE Automotive announced a strategic agreement with Hitachi America, and the goal is to help accelerate commercial fleet EV adoption. REE specializes in modular electric drive platforms to be used in automakers' specialty designs. REE will be using Hitachi's data platform called Lumada with their own platform of modularity for delivery, logistics, and mobility as a service. The collaboration will deliver data as a service and analytics as a service for a platform product. This is especially valuable for fleet customers who can track specific data and logistics in real time. The United States Senate is reportedly planning to wait on President Joe Biden's $1.9 trillion Build Back Better bill. Any delays to the vote means a delay in the proposed revision to federal tax credits for EV automakers and, moreover, EV consumers. As reported by NBC News, the Democrats are one vote shy of the 50 required to pass the bill, and the $1.9 trillion social safety net that it promises to U.S. citizens. A vote on the bill could be delayed as far as March. A coalition of business, labor, and environmental advocacy leaders will host the U.S.'s first ever national EV charging summit on January 20th, 2022. Members of the public are invited to attend, and it's free. The virtual event, which is hosted by the National EV Charging Initiative, will feature conversations about the development and operation of a U.S.-wide EV charging network. The summit will also spotlight government, industry, and regional collaboration and corporate commitments that are helping to drive the development of the charging network. Although at Electrek we spend 90% of our time on cars and car companies, mostly Tesla, there is a wealth of value to be made in infrastructure. Investors large and small are looking to claim territory in a race for the electric hegemony. Scientists at Nanyang Technological University in Singapore have developed paper-thin biodegradable zinc batteries. Once the batteries are expended, they break down into soil within weeks. The batteries are made up of electrodes screen-printed onto both sides of a piece of cellulose paper that has been reinforced with hydrogel. The team demonstrated how a 4 cm by 4 cm square printed paper battery could power a small electric fan for at least 45 minutes, even with the battery being bent. Today's community comment comes from a few of you, actually, who say that the camera is fine. Thank you very much. Dharma Rascals points out that YouTube promotes 4K video more than others, and that very well could be the case. It's actually been proven that YouTube has secret parameters for videos that increase promotion, but they don't tell this information to the creators. Actually, they don't tell the creators much of anything. Larry Davidson points out that Toyota says that their personal push for EVs is in response to the America's push for EVs. But like Larry, I'm a little bit suspicious. Thanks for watching Quick Charge by Electrek. We also have an audio version on your favorite podcast player. I'm Mikey G, and I hope you have a great day.